guys, sono Maestro Vito Iacopelli, welcome back to my channel. Special guest today, Paolo Palmieri.
Buongiorno, ciao,
Today,
come state? How are you?
you ask me and then I put it in the video. Yes, today I say, Paolo, we're gonna make some panzerotti together. Since we are both from Puglia, let's go ahead and we made some delicious panzerotti.
We always craving about panzerotti. Once as well, we have to have it. So today we enjoying this original recipe alla pugliese di panzerotti fritti. Stuff it with pomodoro, mozzarella and a touch of oregano. Classic pugliese.
Vabbè Paolo, ma facciamo a metà.
Ce lo mangiamo uno?
Minchia, sono ancora caldi, voglio, sono spettacolari, mamma mia, sono caldi. Before we eat, let's go see how to make the panzerotti by Paolo Palmieri and Vito Iacopelli.
Grazie.
We say comment below, right?
Comment below, please.
You want some comments from them to see what they think about you.
I would like to know anything about what you're thinking, and any suggestion they always welcome because we never stop to learn. So thank you.
Thank you guys, commentate sotto perché Paolo qui vuole sapere cosa pensate di lui. Sì, andiamo a vedere come fare questa grande ricetta dei panzerotti baresi.
Half liter water, 5 grams dry yeast, 10 grams whole milk, 3 grams sugar, 30 grams salt, 300 grams of semolina rimacinata di grano duro, and 600 grams of type 0 flour with fiber added. Let's start this recipe, guys.
Let's start to put the water, just like that. Then let's add the yeast, sugar, and milk. Let's mix it up a little bit with a little spoon. Here we go. Now it's time to add our flour, just like that, little by little. Then let's mix it up a little bit. Now at this point, let's go ahead and let's add also the semolina. Make sure to use the flour type 0 or type 1 with fiber. Now let's mix it up everything in the box. When it's all together, let's go ahead and let's pass it to the marble and make sure to get all the flour from the box. Now, did you see the salt? In a little bit we are going to add the salt. Let's mix up the dough really well by hands.
I see that you do something little different. What are you doing?
So I'm scratching the dough through the table to the marble.
So basically you are opening up the dough.
I'm breaking everything, pushing as harder than I can to open the dough.
But I see these little brown dots. What is it?
That's the fiber added. It's germe tostato that we have in our type 0 flour.
Wow, you are really into the fiber, the healthiness.
The healthiness.
Let me try a little bit.
Prego.
Bello, bello duro.
Il panzerotto lo facciamo abbastanza duro.
Nice, hard. Now here we have some little bit more semolina and the salt.
Then we're gonna add now.
Now
we work is little by little.
Little by little, the salt.
Yeah, little bit of this.
Little bit of flour, a little bit of salt. Salt really at the end, eh?
In the end, to be away from the yeast, away from the yeast, actually.
Salt at the end. Make sure little by little.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. This is really typical from Puglia, no?
From
Paolo.
Puglia. This is my own recipe.
And where are you from in Puglia?
I'm from Gravina in Puglia.
Gravina di Puglia, little town. I'm from Torremare, so we're close, eh?
Very close. I got a lot of friends who got house in Torremare.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. When did you move to the United States, Paolo?
First time I came.
Well, I know, but I want to explain to you. Abbassati un pochettino.
First time I came in Los Angeles, I was 19. It was 1997. and I came just to make more experience. I was curious to know how they make the pizza in America. When I was 17, I went in Germany to see that. I love to travel to see what's the difference of the pizza made from everywhere in the world.
Paolo, ma sono stancati.
Let me finish. Let me finish because, like I said, we have to break it. We have to break the dough and then we finish.
Wow, Paolo, the dough is really hard, man. You do really high hydration dough for the panzerotti. We need a really hard hydration.
Yes.
This way, when you're going to fry the panzerotti, will not break. They were really strong because we need the dough really strong to be able to make the panzerotti original pugliesi. This way, the panzerotti doesn't break and then all the juice goes out. You know, we want to keep salt is not. We want to keep the dough really strong, no?
Everybody in my family used to do panzerotti fritti at home in a party every time. So this is something that I used to do from many years. The only thing we changed it, we put type 0 flour with fiber, then it's a new. Then when I was young, we didn't have that kind of flour.
Let's see the fiber inside this dough. When it's nice and smooth, the dough is ready to go ahead and we're gonna let it rest for the first time, right?
Yeah,
so
we leave it rest a little bit, like half hour.
So we're gonna done, no? Pronta?
Yeah, but it was slowly shot.
Okay, perfetto. So now we're gonna make it a little ball, nice and smooth. There we go. Hydration really low on this recipe. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, nice and strong. I'll show to my little friend right there.
It's nice to do pizza or panzerotti by hand because you do a little gym and you keep ready to eat later. Now we're gonna leave it rest. We're gonna cover. We protect the dough from the air with some olive oil on top. We're ending the protection by covering with some plastic and leave it here covered for 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Here we are.
Is the magic dough. Now we're gonna go ahead and make the balls. Vai Paolo, facciamo questa pallina. So you need a container. So usually for this amount of dough, you're going to have 20 panzerotti. This is perfect. This recipe is perfect for the business too, not only for home. So if you have a pizzeria, go ahead and make these panzerotti, and then go ahead and tag me on Instagram. Also check out Paolo Instagram page. 80 grams the balls needs to be made, and then you're going to have about 20 to 15 balls. So now let's go ahead and let's put the dough balls here in our container. Right, l'ultima, there we go. Now put space at least 2 fingers because this dough is gonna double up. So grow until the dough will grow double. So usually it takes 1 to 2 hours, depends on the room temperature that you have. Let's get a little bit of olive oil with a little brush and let's put it on the dough balls. This way it will protect the dough balls from the air. It doesn't get dry. So we want to make it look like this. There we go. Let's go ahead and let's cover up and rest for 1 hour to 2 hours. Depends on the room temperature. Usually it takes 2 hours. And voila! Our panzerotti are nicely grown, double the size. And I want to show to you how much air. You double up the sides, nice and soft. Now let's go and stretch it. Now let's get some flour. So to make the panzerotti, we need a roller pin. We're gonna go ahead and stretch it like this. Now at this point, let's take off all the flour. We don't want any flour, otherwise it's gonna get really hard to stretch. Done. Now let's put the ingredient inside. So in this case, you can put whatever you want. In this case, we're gonna put some scamorza, typical from Puglia, which is a little dry cheese, tomato sauce, little bit of oregano, and basically we are making the basic panzerotti, just to show it to you. Now let's go ahead and let's close it. Pinch it. This is very important. The panzerotti needs to be really good closed, because it's going to open if you don't close it really well. Panzerotto is ready. So now we're gonna prepare a couple, and then we're gonna go ahead and fry it. Okay, our panzerotti, we made 5 of them. Now let's go ahead, let's put it all together, and then we're gonna go ahead and fry it. They are ready to go fry, but make sure the oil needs to be around 180 to 200 Celsius. So now you have to have a pan with a towel, and then let's go ahead and let's fry it. So pay attention how he puts be careful your finger. There we go.
Lo appoggiamo e poi we'll drop it.
Gently go ahead and put the panzerotto.
Now right away we have to twist it.
Now right away we're gonna go ahead and try to twist it, but make sure you pay attention. Attenzione alla camera. Okay, when they get to gold color, they are ready. Right. So we're gonna put it in a pan with the towel. Make sure they're gonna get to the color of gold, not too brown, not too white. The best part of the video, like always. Man, I feel in body. Wow, they come out fantastic. They come out fantastic. But today, I'm gonna ask also Paolo to taste it with me, and let's see his face. Paolo, abbassati qua, facci vedere, vogliamo vedere la tua faccia, vogliamo vedere. Prendi un bel panzerotto.
Grazie.
Il comodo di un pizzaiolo è bruciarsi con un panzerotto. So, attenzione. Guys, be careful because già l'hai aperto.
C'è un po' di filo.
Woo! Hot.
C'è
Nicely. Oh my
mozzarella.
god.
Scotta.
Oh my god. Wow. Stai mangiando senza di me, Paolo. Non si fa così. Non si fa così.
Many memories every time I have a panzerotto. With my aunt, with my grandmom, we always used to get together and have many of this. We never did one each, we always did 3, 4, 5 each.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. In Italy, we always eat this. We always, when all the parents are together, so we say, let's make some panzerotti, because they are easy and fast to make, like we did today, and we are here to show you the art, no secrets, right?
You can play with it and you can stuff them with any fantasy you have. Ricotta and cook them, ricotta and spinach. Mortadella and pistachio like Vito does, very nice. With vegetables, with tuna and onions. You can play with any fantasy you have.
Outstanding.
Sometimes also to clean the fridge, you know, have the leftover chopped and fill it up panzerotti. Always, everything comes always very good when it's fried.
Take a look at this one. Wow. Wow. Nice and juicy. make panzerotti, make love with the food. Thank you so much for watching.
Ciao, grazie.
Ciao and subscribe.